back again to my channel. If you are new here, you are very welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. In today's video, this dress you are seeing on me is what I'm going to be cutting and sewing today. You can see how light this material is. It's a net material. Have flowered net. It's also a see-through. So this one is going to be the sleeve and the down part. The yards I'm going to use is 1 yard and 9 inches. Is 45 inches. Let me measure so you understand. So this one is 1 yard. Then you have the remaining 9 inches. 9 plus 36 is 45 inches. So I'm going to use the 45 inches for the full length. I have 45 inches by 70 inches. I fold the 70 inches into 2. I have 35 inches this way. After folding it to 2, 17 inches divided by 2 is 35 inches, which is here. I will fold the 35 inches into 2 again. So I have into 4. After folding into 4, I measure from here to here. This is the shoulder, 5.5 inches. Please try to watch from the beginning to the end. After measuring 5.5 inches, I will place on the shoulder and measure 4 inches. So this is now the new shoulder. Remember, I measured 5.5 inches. So this is also 5.5 inches. I'm going to cut here this way. Then I will place my tape on the shoulder and measure 8.5 inches. This is the armhole. I'm going to leave the bust like this, waist this way, and hip up to the down part. I'm not going to measure bust, waist, hip, and the down part. It's going to just remain this way. This is the shape, this is the shoulder, this is the neck, this is the armhole. So the neck, I will fold this way, and so I will double sew the neck here. So I will add rope on the neck part, very tiny rope. So this is the shoulder. I will use this one for the sleeve, for the down part, and sew rope to tie on the neck area. So I'm going to notch here and notch here now. This place. The way I cut this one, I measure 5.5 inches for the shoulder. Then I measure 4.5 inches here. I measure 4 inches. Then placing my tape here, I measure 8.5 inches for the bust. This is the shoulder, this is the armhole. I will mark, I mark this way and here. So this one is not up to 5.5 inches. I measure from here to here, 5.5 inches. After marking armhole, it's not up to 5.5 inches. So bust, waist, hip, and the down part is the same. This is how I will cut. Like this. And this way. So this is the neck, this is the shoulder, this is the armhole. The bust, waist, and hip is the same. I will fold this way and notch. I will double sew here. So the inner part, I will sew here 1, and I will sew with 1/2 inch again this way. In between the two which I sew, I will pass rope, which is going to be this one, in between. like that, so it will come this way. This is the shoulder, this is the armhole. So that is how I cut the black. Okay. This is 1 yard by 60. I fold into 2. I will fold again to give me into 4. This material is 1 yard by 60. This is for the sleeve. I will measure 20 inches. I'll cut. I will measure 2 inches to hem. I will measure from the 2 inches down here 15 inches. And I will mark from here to join the previous one I just marked this way. So I'm going to cut here. I will notch the 2 inches. So I'm going to sew here with the 2 inches here. I will add elastic here and make pleats on the shoulder this way. So for the one to sew on the down part, I will fold into 2. I'm going to sew this one on the down part and add gather here and here. So I have 9 inches by 60 inches, 9 inches by 60 inches. So I will sew this one under the dress with small gather with this one. So I'm going to start to sew now. I will trim this one. I'm going to join these ones. What I'm going to do now is to, this is the neck, this is the shoulder, this is the shoulder and shoulder, this is the neck. So I'm going to sew here now to the shoulder. I will sew here to the shoulder. So after sewing, before I will hem, you can see I notch here and I notch here. After finish sewing here, I will fold inside with like this. I will sew here. I will sew here. So this is where I will sew rope on. But I will leave some parts where I can bring out the rope. After doing that, I will sew the sleeve with 2 inches. I'm done sewing the neck. I'm going to pass this rope inside here from here. Let me see where I open. I'm going to pass it through the neck and tie it on one side. I sew one sleeve because I sew the side of the dress and I sew one sleeve on it. This is the shoulder, this is the neck, this is the neck, this is the shoulder and armhole. So I'm going to sew the other sleeve. So after sewing this sleeve, the 2 inches, I pass elastic. I sew with 2 inches. I sew 2 lines. I sew first line and second line, and I leave ½ inch on the middle to pass the elastic. Also with this one. So I'm going to sew the sleeve here and make some pleats on the shoulder. So I'm going to sew this one. I sew 2 lines here to make gather. I'm going to draw the gather here. After drawing, I will sew it under here. I will show you the final look. I'm done sewing the second sleeve and the down part. So I'm going to pass the rope. The rope is very long. I'm going to tie. I'm going to put it on now. So this is how it is. This is the neck. This is the final look, guys. So the net is very light, that is why it falls down. But you can tie this one on this side. You can wear it both sides because there is no cut on the back. It doesn't matter where you tie it. This is it. And I have this belt. It's a silver belt. I have the gold. If you have something like this, the back, and use this. This is my handmade party bag. Let me show it closer to you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, you are welcome. Please subscribe and remember the notification bell. In that way, you'll be notified each time I upload a video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you have any question concerning this video, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.